Hey you guys, what's up? Gabe Kersey here again with another episode of The Gift of Gabe. Now, not gonna lie to you guys, I am pretty confused after the way that episode of Raw just ended. Not really sure what to really make of it, but overall, pretty interesting show with some good stuff from the top all the way to the bottom, from start to finish. We're gonna run it down all right here, right now, here on the newest episode of The Gift of Gabe. Get ready, it starts right now. Okay, so guys, like I said, really confused on the way that Raw just ended. I mean, honestly, I wasn't too big of a fan of the whole Bayley versus Bianca Belair thing tonight because I was pretty sure that Bayley was going to win. But it seemed like they were just doing the classic trope of, challenger gets the win in a non-title match, but then when they have the rematch, it just turns into nothing and the champion ends up retaining. And I've mentioned it before, I kind of think Belair needs to lose the belt so we can get a little bit of change in the Raw Women's division, like get someone else on top, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. If you watch past videos, you understand. But after that, I was just like, okay, Bayley won, we'll see what happens. But then Nikki Cross came in, and I see some people are like, oh, wow, she's returning, back to, her, sanity days. And I'm like, it didn't even really look like that. She didn't, look like she was, the look was there, but she didn't really, have the clothes or, she still kind of just looked like, a different kind of heel, when she looked like she was trying to drop that superhero gimmick. And honestly, I really don't get why she attacked Bayley as well. I was like, for a second, hey, is she going to join Damage Control? I didn't think that would have made much sense either, but that didn't even happen. Because like I said, she attacked Bayley. So, not really sure what to make of it. I don't know if you guys do. I'm sure you guys maybe got your theories. I really don't even have one. But I guess maybe she's going to go into the Raw Women's title picture and it's going to be a triple threat, maybe a crown jewel. Like I said, guys, I really don't know what really to make of this. I'm a little confused. Maybe some of you guys are too, but I guess we'll see where it goes. Trust Triple H and see what, he does with it. But I gotta admit, I'm pretty confused right now. If you guys aren't, shoot, I wish I could be you because I'm honestly kind of stumped here at why Nikki Cross, attacked Bianca Belair and Bayley at the end of that match and what the future holds. But like I said, let's trust Papa H, see where it goes. Could turn into something interesting. Who knows? Heck, maybe Nikki's just gonna end up taking the fall to protect Belair, so she shouldn't have to lose any credibility and losing a championship. It's not like we haven't seen that before. So, but like I said, again, we'll see where it goes. Let it flow. Other than that, tonight, you guys, we got some more progression and all the other major storylines going on throughout Monday Night Raw. First up with the Judgment Day going toe-to-toe with the OC once again. Once again, I love the opening segment for the Judgment Day. Super fun. If you've been watching up to now, you know that I'm high on the Judgment Day. I liked how they've been booked recently under the Triple H regime. I think they're really starting to, become that kind of faction where you're like, oh, okay, they're doing pretty good. I'm going to want to tune in to see what they're doing. And like I've mentioned before, Dom is getting progressively better every single week on the mic. You can just see it in all the little stuff. And I love that tonight he even compared himself to Eddie Guerrero and even said that he was possibly even better by saying that Eddie Guerrero was his generation's Dominik Mysterio. Love it all. He's getting better every week. And I know, I say this every time. I know there are y'all that are still hating out there, on the internet, or if you're at the show tonight, I know y'all are still just hating and be like, oh, he's boring. He's really not this, he's really not that. Guess what? You're still tuning in to see him, and that's what matters. That's what he wants. I swear, he just keeps adding more fuel to the fire of the perfect heel heat that he is getting right now, and I just love it. I'm eating up the Judgment Day. It's going to be so good. Once again, though, Rhea Ripley pays dividends in Finn Balor versus Carl Anderson. Honestly, I was thinking at first that it was going to take till maybe after Crown Jewel for them to introduce whatever woman they were going to have combat Rhea Ripley, but based on the backstage segment that the OC had, it looks like they might find a female member to add to their group temporarily to combat Rhea Ripley in their fight against the Judgment Day. I've said it before, I'm curious to know who it's going to be. I can't see it being, I could and cannot see it being Beth Phoenix, but I don't really think it's going to be her. So we'll see where it goes, but I'm looking forward to it. like I said, gang warfare is just so much fun. It's going to be good. Can't wait for that match at Crown Jewel. Other than that, Crown Jewel, even though it hasn't been announced yet, Seth Rollins and Mustafa Ali progressed their storyline tonight when Mustafa Ali went one-on-one with Mr. Money in the Bank Austin Theory with Seth Rollins on commentary. Like I said before, guys, this match is going to be seriously awesome. When it's confirmed, and we all know it's going to be. Great match. It's going to be a great match. It's going to be a lot of fun. Love the progression once again. Both guys are going to benefit from this storyline. As for Austin Theory, even though he got the wins, it feels like he's just kind of caught in limbo. I really have no idea what he's being done with at this point. Hope the best for him because I liked him back in his NXT days, but thanks a lot, Vince. If you haven't noticed, totally screwed the pooch with him. So, unfortunately, there can't all be a winner in this scenario. So, Austin Theory's storyline-wise is the loser, but Mustafa Ali and Seth Rollins are the winners because, man, their match at Crown Jewel, once it's announced, is going to be a potential show stealer. So, I cannot wait for that. Hope you guys are excited as I am. It is going to be so great. Speaking of great, it looks like we are finally going to maybe get answers next week to why Dexter Lumis is attacking The Miz. Because Johnny said it. Either Miz tells the truth next week or Johnny will. Cannot wait to finally hear what the explanation is. I'm hoping it's something like super juicy since, Papa H has been cooking this whole thing up since August. It's going to be so good. Can't wait for next week. You guys can make up whatever you think it is. I'm just going to sit back, wait and see. It's going to be good, and I really cannot wait to see what it is and what the potential payoff is. Well, obviously we know it's going to be a match, but maybe some type of stipulation between Dexter Lumis and The Miz. Who knows? But the real juicy stuff's going to come next week. Cannot to see all your reactions afterwards. You'll definitely see mine next week's Gift of Gabe. But other than that, it's going to be so good. Cannot wait to finally get some answers because we want the truth, Miz. And then the other thing that's going on between Elias and Riddle. I'm feeling like Elias is going to end up turning heel, but I think they're just being slow with it. And I really just think they're almost... I don't want to say they're out of ideas for Riddle right now, but I don't really know. I feel like he is kind of limited. His feud with Seth Rollins is done, and he's the U.S. champion. And then we can't fight Roman. I feel like it sucks that Randy's not here because eventually that payoff would have been, Matt Riddle versus Randy Orton, but he's hurt and who knows when he's coming back. So honestly, who really knows at this point? So maybe Elias, the storyline with him, could actually be something. Who knows? We're going to give Triple H some time. I definitely will. Hope you guys will too. We'll see where it goes. Pretty sure Elias is going to end up still turning heel. He's he kind of dropped some hints tonight. But hey, I could be 100% wrong. Maybe they're going to become a really entertaining tag team. Who really knows? RK Bro kind of was a spur of the moment thing that ended up creating magic. Maybe they're just trying to give us some fun stuff, even if they're not going to become tag team champions or anything. But other than that, we'll see where it goes, even though I think myself and a lot of other you probably see where this is going, and Elias is going to turn heel on Riddle and probably have a rivalry somewhere down the line. But hey, I've been surprised before. We all have at some point in this industry, especially with Triple H in control. So, see where it goes, see what happens, hope for the best. Alright guys, so with that'll be the end of this episode of The Gift of Gabe. Can't wait to see you guys after this week's Dynamite. It's a loaded card, really cannot wait for it. It's going to be a dope night on Wednesday. Hope you guys liked Raw tonight. I did. Like I said before, if you're confused about the main event and what's really going on, we'll see what happens probably next week, throughout the coming months, weeks, doesn't really matter. We'll see where it goes. See you guys after Dynamite on Wednesday for the newest episode. But before I go, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And hey, when it comes to talking wrestling, who better to gab with than Gabe? Alright guys, I will see you Wednesday after Wednesday Night Dynamite. Deuces, guys. Later.